A dose of reflection. What traits have you picked up while grieving? I know for me, it has been a people pleaser. And after the passing of my mom, that's when I really, in reflection, realized that I became a people pleaser. Like, I love people, but in the midst of my the loss of my mom, I became a people pleaser. And I had people play on my vulnerability. And in the sense of that, instead of guiding and molding, it was more so she's vulnerable, so let's use her. And definitely learning, because I learned who I am now. Can't play that game on me no more. But in reflection of the past or whatever, I became a people pleaser because I didn't want to lose anyone. Because I felt like I lost my mom. And if I did and making sure everybody else was happy, I knew that no one would leave me. And that was not good for myself. And realizing now, because when you arrive to a spot, you can get back. Like, I had watched a sermon that one of my friends had sent me, and the pastor was saying that you have to stand back to see something. And when you stand back, meaning stand back to see like the actual picture. And when you take the time to work on yourself, make sure yourself is well, it's not being selfish, but it's being selfless. You realize all the things that you put up with, or you allowed, should I say. You allowed them to happen. And you can't blame anyone but yourself. But I became a people pleaser very strongly after my mom passed because I didn't want to lose anything. Because my mom was a major part of my life. So when I lost her, I felt like I lost everything. But when you come into realization, God just gave me more, even though I gained so much more, um, even in the midst. And, I always talk about, and like the world say, we got purpose in our pain. But I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose nobody. So I wanted to please everybody. And that became draining. That became draining. Like, you thinking like, oh, okay, I'm good. But as I have taken the time before or whatever, and I looked through my pictures, my memory log, all the things, and I was like, I never gave myself time. I never gave myself space. I never allowed myself to just be with my grief. I never allowed that. So I thank God that, as of now and this year and all the things that I can take so I've been very, very hard on myself, which is not good. Like, I love people. I love people a lot. But I don't have to be a people pleaser just because I love people. And God spoke to me one day, and he said, a lot of that stuff that caused you to be burnt out, I didn't tell you to do. You was people pleasing. People pleasing. But my ultimate goal is to please God and not people. I love people because we are all God's children. But just because I'm maybe a highly sensitive person or a caring person, a person that, I just love. I love hardly, because my mom put that blueprint in me. She showered me with love. She reminded me of love. I got the opportunity to know what love was and what love is, because she still loves me even though she's not here. She still loves me. So knowing that I'm on the road of recovery of being a people pleaser is just like so exciting. I'm loving it or whatever. But I don't have to be a people pleaser, because when people love you, they just love you or who you are. And the enemy will want you to think that you're not enough. You're enough. You're enough. You are enough. You are enough. I'm enough just the way that I am. Nothing added, nothing subtracted. And that's in the word. I don't know. I read it the other day, but I don't remember the scripture. But nothing added, nothing subtracted. I am enough for who I am. If God accepts me for who I am, and I'm just a broken vessel willing to be used by God, and that's what it is. That's what it is. I am enough already. I don't have to add anything. I will give anybody the shirt off my back if they need it. That's just the good-hearted person that I am. But at the same time, I don't have to please people. Even in the midst of grief. I don't have to please people. I love people. I love people a lot. But it's sometimes uncomfortable when you have to sit in your own mess and you realize, like, you are going through some things yourself. And sometimes we try to put ourselves in this bubble of this perfect world, but nobody is perfect. We'll try to race the clock, beat the clock for what? Because none of these things can go with us when God calls us home. God is going to look at your heart posture and see how well you treated people. And my mission is to wake up every morning and do my best to be a representation of what God created me to be. And love his people, care for his people, but do it on a will that is not burning me out. So, what traits have you picked up while grieving? My biggest grief is the passing of my mom. But grief is not only when you lose a person. You could lose a dog. You could lose something that was significant to you. You can lose anything. Grief is a person, place, or a thing. So what habits have you picked up in the middle of your grieving process, in the middle of your grieving journey? So I just thank God that I'm arriving. I thank God I'm arriving. I'm so proud of myself. But I thank God I'm arriving. And I know you will arrive too. So take the time to reflect on what have you been doing that may not be pleasing in yourself, but very much not pleasing in God. And grief will trigger a lot of things. Grief will make us do a lot of uncomfortable things. How the song goes, if loving you is right, I don't want to do wrong. Love will make you do some crazy stuff too. Grief is the same way. It make you do some crazy stuff. Like, just think about some people can handle the pressure, some can't. To make sure that we handle the grieving community well. Handle them like a fragile box that you order off Amazon. You want your package to be at your door the way you've seen it online. Allow your people to arrive, and allow your people to just be. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. But make sure you handle your people with caution. Make sure you handle your people with care. Because every day might not be a good day in someone's eyes. And you always got to look past the smiles. So pay attention to your people. Pay attention to your people. Check on your people. Check on your people. I always check on my people. Because we live in a going world. I'm going to say going world. That's filled with a lot of things. So I always check on my people. But I love y'all. And I'll see y'all later.